welcome back to another episode of Cover to Cover Chronicles by me, Lady Shawn. And on this episode, we are going to be jumping into book 2 of the Shadow Rider series, Shadow Reaper, by Christine Feehan. And let me start off by saying this book was hot. If you thought book 1 was hot, you will definitely love book 2. So in this book, we are back in Chicago in the Ferrero territory, and this book features brother Rico. And in this story, we find that Rico is a daredevil. He is very much into high-risk activities. At the start of the story, we find Rico in the hospital after suffering a major car accident and almost passing away. Stefano, who we learned from book 1 is the head of the family, is very concerned about Rico's behavior and the fact that he seeks to all of these high-risk activities. We learn later in the story that Rico has been hiding a secret from his family that stems back to when he was 14 years old and training to be a shadow rider in Japan. While in Japan, tragedy strikes, and we find that there's a secret going within the Shadow Rider community where they're all supposed to have each other's back, but it comes out that the Japanese branch of Shadow Riders has been hiding a secret, and within that secret, they've been holding Rico kind of blackmail because he knows what's happening from when he was there as a child. While in Japan, Rico also studied the Japanese art of rope bondage, which is known as shibari. So I will put a disclaimer in now. If you are not into bondage, then this is probably not the book for you, because there's a lot of light bondage that goes on in the story when he advertises for a model. And that's when we meet our second character, Mariko, who we find out is also a shadow rider, and we find out that her and Rico have a past that she does not remember, and this ties into when Rico was in Japan for his training. So throughout the story, Rico and Mariko are together, and then tragedy strikes when it turns out that a hit has been placed on the Ferraro family. So these two have to team up along with Stefano and Rico's other brothers, his sister, and their cousins to not only put an end to the attack, but to find out who has sanctioned the attack against the family. And we also find out more of Mariko's past and how that past ties into Rico when he was in Japan. Overall, I really enjoyed this story. I liked it much better than book 1. Book 1 was awesome, but the amount of action that was in book 2 really pulled me in, as far as even going back to Rico's backstory and what he went through in Japan when he was in training, all the way up to the attacks on the different parts of the Ferraro family. Those were very high action packed. We see characters, of course, from book 1 alive and well in book 2 as they're fighting to keep the family safe. And then, of course, we get to see the story develop between Rico and Mariko as well. This book had 368 pages, and definitely, if you can't tell, I definitely give this book a 5 out of 5. I would suggest you download it if you have Kindle, or you can order it from Amazon, Walmart, have it delivered to your house, but definitely don't miss out on book 2 of the Shadow Rider series. Also, if you have any suggestions on books you'd like to see me review, just drop them in the comment section, and I will add those onto my review list as well. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, click the notification bell so that you won't miss out on any notifications when I upload videos. And I will see you guys back here on Cover to Cover Chronicles when I review book 3 of the Shadow Rider series, Shadow Keeper. See you then. Bye-bye.